Hi, my name is Blake Donato, and I'll be giving a speech on the Merseyside Derby. The Derby is a rivalry match between two football teams, or soccer teams as we call them in America. Derby matches are usually between teams that are close geographic location, or just teams that don't get along very well. Soccer teams have very passionate fan bases that are sometimes let, derived from something else like a religious preference or like a financial sector of the city that they're located in. And but when it comes to the Merseyside Derby, this is different because there's literally no geographic difference as the stadiums are located right across the river from each other in eyesight. And there's no religious difference between the two teams. There's been no segregation in this derby's history, with fans of every race been allowed to come to the match since it began. And the first meeting was in 1984, and since then it's been played continuously since both teams have been in the first division. And the last meeting was a 0-0 draw on the 21st of June 2020 at Goodison Park, which is Everton's home stadium. Um, Liverpool have won this derby 96 times, and Everton have won 66. It's been tied 75 times, so it's a pretty evenly matched derby with Liverpool taking the edge in more recent times. The 1980s, both these teams were just really big giants in British football. Liverpool had won many league titles at the beginning of the 80s. Everton took two in a row in 1985, 1986. And there was an unfortunate event where Liverpool had made it to the European final playing against Juventus, an Italian team. And this was taking place at Hazel Stadium, which was a very large venue at the time. And due to what was deemed Liverpool's fault for ticket sales and just not police negligence, not taking care of the venue, there was a stampede. Liverpool fans rushed into the Juventus section, and about 30 people lost their lives due to suffocation, just being trampled. This led UEFA to ban all British teams from the European competitions for at least 10 years, and this did not sit well with Everton fans, because Everton had just won the league. This was their shot to win the European competition. They didn't see the continued success that some of these other clubs were seeing, like Manchester United and Liverpool. So they took it really hard, and some fans still hold a grudge today about these events. After this, there was a tragedy in Hillsborough on 15th of April 1989, where 96 people lost their lives in a match where Liverpool was playing in the FA Cup. And the Thatcher administration turned their back on the city of Liverpool when this happened, and it really led to the Evertonians and the Liverpool fans coming together and really bonding again. And this led a lot of people to kind of forget the Hazel Stadium incident. It's like a silver lining in the whole tragedy, which is still people are still being brought to justice for it today because of all the lies and stuff in the media. But after that, the derby continued on, and it's seen success that it has today. Two of the most historic football clubs in English football. And some history about the city of Liverpool is that it's home to some famous music groups such as the Beatles and Oasis, two famous British rock groups. And then it's located in northwestern England, and it's got a population of about 550,000, which was taken in 2019 by the United Nations. The two teams play in the English Premier League, which is the top flight of football in England. This is sponsored by Barclays Bank, which keeps everything running, keeps all the sponsors on the shirts. And Liverpool and Everton both produce a good bit of revenue for the city, and they keep everybody happy in the city. It's also described as the brotherly derby because of the close vicinity of the stadiums, as I've stated already, and the special passion some people describe. Because as some people, like in some interviews I watched, these guys would say that there was 2 days out of the year where they pretend that they didn't know their brother, and I thought that was an interesting fact. But this, to take anything from this, it's that the most historic derby in British football, if not the world. It's got the most red cards in English football history, which is something to take from the passion that the players derive from the fans and just the history. And thank you for listening.